Hey everyone, welcome back to the Think Stats. The recently concluded Border Gavaskar Trophy between India and Australia produced some historic moments and will be remembered as the greatest comeback in the history of Test cricket. India defeated Australia 2-1 after being thrashed in the first Test, and despite all the adversities, key players getting injured, racial abuse, and whatnot, the Indian players showed great determination and bravery to win the series. We saw a new hero in each session from the Indian side, a complete team performance. So here's a quiz to see how closely you followed the series. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the quiz. So here's the first question. India's emphatic victory in final test breached Australia's fortress at the Gabba Brisbane as Australia lost a test in Gabba after 32 years before going unbeaten for 31 tests. This is the second best longest streak for a team in the test matches without a loss at a single venue. Which team holds the record for the longest streak in test matches without a loss at a single venue? And here's the options. And your time starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is Pakistan. Pakistan holds the record for the most successive tests without a loss at a single venue. They went unbeaten for 34 tests at the National Stadium Karachi from 1955 to 2000. India chased down 328 in the Gabba test to win the series 2-1. This is India's third highest successful chase target, which is the India's highest successful chase target to win a test match and against which team. And here are the options. And your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is 406 for 4 versus West Indies. In 1976, against West Indies at the port of Spain, India achieved their highest successful chase in the fourth innings to win a test. Cheteshwar Pujara became the first Indian batsman to play 200 plus balls in an inning 6 times in Australia. He surpassed the previous record of 5 times by 2 Indian batsmen. One is Sunil Gavaskar, who is the other batsman. And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is Virat Kohli. Both Virat Kohli and Sunil Gavaskar had played 200 plus balls in an inning 5 times in Australia. India's epic bounce back to win the series 2-1 after losing the first test in Adelaide after an embarrassing 36 all-out is a monumental achievement, which is the only other overseas team to win a series in Australia after losing the first test. And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is England. They did it 3 times, and the most recent is the Ashes of 1955-56. Rishabh Pant became the fastest Indian wicketkeeper batsman to reach 1000 test runs in 27 innings. He broke the record of which Indian wicketkeeper batsman? And the options are, and your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is MS Dhoni, who previously held this record of reaching 1000 test runs as an Indian wicketkeeper batsman in just 31 innings. How many players did India used in this test series, which is the most number of players used by any away team in a test series in the history of test cricket? And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is 20. India used 20 players in this series. Only 2 players have played all the 4 tests, Ajinkya Rahane and Cheteshwar Pujara. T. Natarajan's journey in the international cricket seems a God-scripted tale. He became India's all-format player in just 44 days, with his test debut at Gabba, which is the least gap in terms of days for any Indian player. Which player holds the world record to have international debut in all 3 formats in the fewest days gap? And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is Peter Ingram. Peter Ingram of New Zealand just took 12 days to debut in all the three formats for his country. India's 36 all-out in the first test at Adelaide is India's lowest total in Test cricket. What was India's lowest score before this and against which team? And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is 42 versus England. India in 1974 got all out for just 42 runs at the Lords. Josh Hazlewood took just 25 deliveries to complete his 5-wicket haul in the first test at Adelaide when India got out for just 36 runs. Two bowlers hold the world record of fastest 5-wicket haul from the start of a bowling spell. One is Ernie Tozak of Australia, who just took 19 balls to complete the 5-wicket haul. Who is the other bowler? And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is Stuart Broad. Stuart Broad equaled this record against Australia in 2015. Mayank Agarwal became the third fastest Indian to reach 1000 test runs in just 19 innings. Who is the fastest Indian to reach 1000 test runs? And your options are, and your time starts now. Time's up, and the correct answer is Vinod Kambli. Vinod Kambli just took 14 innings to reach 1000 test runs, and it is the fastest for an Indian. Hope you like this video, and don't forget to comment how much you have scored in this quiz. I will be coming back with another video. Till then, take care and subscribe to Think Stats.